Hey guys, it's FPR Geek and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are reviewing the newly upgraded Darwin Nunez, a Liverpool striker. And yeah, he's got a really nice upgrade from his 82 card. He is 6'1", which is really nice. He's got high work rates, which is a little bit of an issue. But he's right-footed. He's only got 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot, which is also a little bit of an issue. He can play left wing, centre forward and striker, so that's pretty nice for squad building. He's in the Premier League, which is obviously nice for links, and he is Uruguayan. There's a few good Uruguayan players this year, so he's actually relatively easy to link into squads, which is quite nice. And then getting into his attributes now, he's got 93 acceleration, which is really nice, 90 sprint speed, 86 attack positioning, 85 finishing, and 88 shot power, which are all really nice stats there. 87 reactions, which is important. 91 stamina and 90 strength are all of the standout stats there. Along with that, 86 composure is pretty nice as well, and 80 heading accuracy. And then the 78 jumping combined with his 6'1" height is actually really nice as well. Then getting into his traits, he's only got finesse shot trait and speed dribbler, which they are nice traits, but I would have liked him to have outside the foot shot as well. Considering he's only got that 3-star weak foot, not having outside the foot shot is a little bit of an issue and definitely one of his cons. So yeah, let's get into the gameplay now. As you can see, this is the team we played him in. Got Messi just behind him in a 4-2-3-1, which is really nice. And yeah, I played 4 games with him. The stats you're seeing obviously before was 30 games, 20 goals and 10 assists, but I played 26 games with him, his like previously upgraded card. And I was bringing him on as a sub. I wasn't really like properly using him. He was just always, you know, subbed on every now and then. But I scored something like, would have been 12 goals and then got like 9 assists with him. But yeah, this time I properly tried him out in striker, his newly upgraded card, and he definitely felt a lot better. As I scored 8 goals with him and got 1 assist in those 4 games, so I think that's a really nice return. I was playing, as I said, in the 4-2-3-1 formation, and I did use the marksman chemistry style on him just to get him to that all-important lengthy acceleration type, or sprint or speed type, whatever you want to call it. Obviously his best position is going to be striker. I wouldn't recommend playing him on the wing. He's just not, you know, he's got not high enough dribbling and he's not agile enough. I'd only really recommend him in striker. So yeah, let's get into his pros now. So the first one is going to be his pace. He feels absolutely rapid in game. He can power through any defense. He's so fast with that 91 pace combined with his lengthy acceleration style. He is a force to be reckoned with when, you know, going through on goal. So that was really nice. Then his shooting is next one. His shooting was really nice in game. His shots were really powerful, which was really nice. The thing with his shooting though, you've got to hit it on his right foot. His left foot wasn't, you know, awful. It definitely felt like a 3-star. So a lot of the 3-stars this year feel, you know, like a 1-star, but his actually did feel like a 3-star. So although it's not great, it wasn't, you know, terrible. You still can finish on his left foot. Maybe it's to do with his shot power, but some of the shots were inaccurate. Yeah, I'd always recommend just trying to get it on his right foot. And then his strength is the next pro. He felt obviously really strong in game. It definitely felt like his physical on his card. So yeah, that was really nice. As I said, powering through the defense. You send a wide through ball to him or triangle through ball, and you're gonna go through on goal. Obviously, he's only gonna. I've heard he's good on old gen, but new gen, the length players are better. Yeah, I don't know if you're able to do that on old gen, but for new gen players, he's absolutely insane for that. And then getting into his next one would be heading. His heading was really nice. I mean, I didn't actually score. I think I scored the first goal with him, as you would have already seen, from a corner. But other than that, I didn't like win a crazy amount of headers, but I just know he's capable of it. And maybe if I used him for a few more games, he would have won more headers. But yeah, his jumping is really nice, especially being 6'1" with that. As I said, it was a 78 jumping. Yeah, that's really nice. So crossing with him, if you cross, he's going to be good for you. I don't play that sort of style, so I couldn't really utilize his jumping, his heading as much, but I know it's going to be a pro with this card. And then getting into his cons, he actually did have quite a few cons for me. Overall, I did actually really enjoy this guy, but there were just some things that let him down for sure. And that was definitely his 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. I'm a big skiller on this game, and yeah, having the 3-star skills was quite annoying to use. So if you're not a skiller, you'd probably absolutely love this card. But for me, I need at least 4-star skill moves. So yeah, 3-star was definitely a con. But the next one would be his dribbling. I found his dribbling to probably be the worst con. It wasn't awful, and it probably felt right around his 80. But I think it, for playing in, you know, Division, I'm in Division 1 at the moment, so playing in the higher divisions, I just think that if you're, you know, two-dimensional and you're just doing the same thing over and over again and you're not, you know, unpredictable, it's very, I find players like Nunez and especially Haaland, I find them to be very predictable players. So that's why I prefer players who can, you know, have high dribbling, you can go left, you can go right, you can be unpredictable. That's what I found with Darwin Nunez, that you just couldn't be unpredictable with his dribbling. It was a bit clunky. But obviously, as I said, if you're just going to, you know, send a through ball to him and then him powering through, he's really good at that. He actually, you know, sponges a lot as well. He just, you know, makes his way through somehow. It's actually crazy. So that's what I did really like about him. And then probably his next one would be his high work rates. I found them to be a little bit annoying. It wasn't as bad as Diego Forlan, which is who I reviewed recently, but his high work rates was still a little bit of an issue. It might have been because his attack positioning was high, so maybe he didn't, you know, go back as much as Diego Forlan, although I would have thought his attack position would have been pretty high as well. But yeah, in game he didn't feel as defensive as Forlan, so he was still sort of, you know, up there, but there were times where he dropped, you know, deeper than Messi, and that was quite annoying because I didn't want to send Messi through on goal. I want to always send Nunez through on goal, so that was a little bit of an issue. Fun fact, I've given him a 7.8 just because it is fun to just power through defenders. So he is sort of a one-trick pony in that respect, and that's why I don't think I enjoyed it as much as most people would. But yeah, he is fun to just, you know, abuse the game mechanics with, and I think that's why he's so popular. Value for coins, I've given 8.2 just because at the time of recording he is going for 120,000 coins. He's probably going to be, you know, he could be 300k, he could be 10k by the time this video comes out. Just because this market is so volatile. So he is 120,000 coins, and I've given him a value for coins of an 8.2 rating. Because of that, I think you're getting, you know, good value, but I just don't think it's, you know, I think there is better options out there, especially for, you know, that price point. There's a lot better options, you know, gold cards for cheaper. I think Erling Haaland is probably, not that I've used Erling Haaland yet, but I think he's probably, you know, better than this Darwin Nunez card, and he's only at half the price. So yeah, bear that in mind. Obviously he can work with maybe more players because of his nation, and then maybe you want to use, you know, other Liverpool players, so that's maybe where he can, you know, be better. And then obviously he's still going to get a potential inform upgrade. He could still, you know, go up from there, so for an investment opportunity, and then you also want to use him, he might be a good option. Yeah, overall rating I have given him an 8.8 just because I think he is still a very good striker. He's definitely FUT Champs ready. I think a lot of you will like him a lot more than me, because if you've seen any of my other reviews, these types of strikers, the lengthy meta players, aren't actually my playstyle, and I actually still really enjoyed him. So obviously scoring 8 goals in 4 games is really good, a really good return, especially all in Division 1. So yeah, very nice from Darwin Nunez. And getting into what the card felt like, he did feel 93 pace, which is 2 points higher than his card, 80 dribbling, which is what his card states, 88 shooting, which is 4 points higher. I found his shooting to be really nice if you're shooting on his right foot, obviously. Defending, keep the same, and then passing, 78, which is actually 7 points higher. I didn't realise he's got 71 passing on his card. I had no problems with his passing. I've used other strikers in this game who have, you know, high passing stats, and they're awful. Inform Mura was one of them for me. I could not pass that guy to save my life. But Darwin Nunez, he seemed fine. So yeah, 78 I think is fair. And then 88 physical I've given him as well, which is what his card states. So yeah, I think overall, as I said, really enjoyed Darwin Nunez, and I recommend picking him up if you do enjoy the new lengthy meta for this year's FIFA 23 Ultimate Team. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and don't forget to let me know which player you'd like me to review next. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and the bell notification so you know if I'm ever go live. And I'll catch you next one.